Make, okay? High pressure over in this area. Down here where people are getting their awards. Some often on drizzles in the bathroom, and then a severe cold front sweeping through the room when Tom Duggan speaks. I'm Al Caprinian with your Valley Patriot Bash forecast on 980 WCAP. Everybody gets it.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
By tomorrow, I will rule the world!
He's never gone. That's the whole point. He's never gone.
Is the radical new therapy?
Don't bet any heat. Where's the any heat?
How come you got mail?
Well, I must have not been paying attention when you were just talking to me. Do you think that you could repeat the question and I'll listen more attentively? There must have been something in all of that nothing that wasn't quite so easy to see. And I must have
testify. By the way, how about that Melvin Taylor, huh? You listen to him at the beginning of my show every week, and I bet you didn't know he was a real guy.
Thank you, Tom, and good evening, everyone. Everyone having a good time tonight? Thank you, Tom. Let's give Tom a great hand for all the hard work. I think he slept an hour and a half last night. He deserves a break coming up the next few days. Great job for Tom organizing this. It's not easy putting all this together. Welcome to the Valley Patriots 11th Anniversary Bash. With all the awards and scholarships we're going to give away tonight, I have to admit, I actually have the highest honor already. Introducing the Valley Patriots puppy girl, Kate Whitney. In December 2007, Kate Whitney began her first call in the Valley Patriot called Puppy Love. Each month, Kate informs our readers about adopting shelter animals and why it's never okay to buy any animals from a pet store or a puppy mill. Kate Whitney and the dedicated volunteers of One Tail at a Time Dog Rescue in Havel rescue abandoned dogs scheduled to be executed in what are called kilt shelters. Kate and One Tail finds foster families to care for them and then go on a campaign to find them permanent loving homes. Now, Tom Duggan is not necessarily known as a warm and fuzzy guy. But when he found out what Kate Whitney and her friends were doing, he offered to call them and immediately began trying to find ways to help them raise money to save the puppies. Kate Whitney appeared on the front page back in December of 2007 and has been a staple of the Valley Patriot ever since. Because of puppy girl Kate Whitney, the Valley Patriot circulation actually doubled. It went from 5,000 in 2007 to 10,000 by the end of 2009. Today, the Valley Patriot has between 18 and 22,000 readers, and according to Tom Duggan, a major part of the paper growth is the addition of puppy girl Kate Whitney. Born and raised in Boxford, Kate graduated magna cum laude from UNH in 2006 with a degree in communications and minors in psychology and sociology. She's co-owner of Swing Right LLC, a golf and baseball training aid company since 2007, and started volunteering for One Tail at a Time Dog Rescue in 2007. To date, Kate Whitney, our own puppy girl, has fostered over 50 dogs and found homes for countless more, including the 3 dogs Kate adopted herself. Ladies and gentlemen, your MC for tonight, puppy girl Kate Whitney. Let's give her a hand.
Appreciate that incredible introduction. Welcome everyone to the 11th anniversary bash for the Valley Patriot. I'm so honored to be here tonight with all of you. Thank you for choosing to spend your Friday night here with us and for helping us celebrate the Valley Patriot and all the wonderful award nominees we will recognize tonight. This is the 4th year that the Valley Patriot has hosted this event, and each year it keeps growing. This is my 4th year emceeing, and wow, have things changed. For those of you who have been here for all the years, I'm sure that you can remember what our first one was like. It was a blizzard, and we had 150 people come. The second bash had 380 guests. The third bash last year had 585. And I'm not sure what the final count is tonight, but it's looking pretty good. So thank you so much for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. So tonight is about celebrating the Valley Patriot and the growing success of the paper. It's also about recognizing and honoring local heroes, students, and patriots. And that's something that the Valley Patriot really prides itself on. Tom told me that the paper is all about honoring our veterans and delivering objective news stories to his readers. And most importantly, he wanted to create a paper that defends our First Amendment, not one that takes advantage of it.
I thought you had to show your ID. Is that what you did?
Thank you. As I'm sure all of you know, the Valley Patriot is a free monthly newspaper that has gained incredible momentum over the last 11 years. When the paper started in 2004, it was only in 4 locations: Andover, North Andover, Methuen, and Lawrence. With the recent addition of Manchester, New Hampshire, it is now distributed in 53 cities and towns. The first edition of the paper in 2004 was 16 pages long and had 2,000 copies printed. Today, 11 years later, the paper has more than doubled in size. This month's paper marks the 137th edition of the Valley Patriot and contained 36 pages. Now, each print run is about 20,000 papers. The Valley Patriot has distribution contracts with Market Basket, Hannaford, Big Lots, Sal's Pizza, McDonald's, and so many more. And the list just keeps growing. It seems that many local businesses like what the Valley Patriot is all about and they want to offer it to their customers. Tom and the Bash Committee have spent countless hours preparing tonight's event. I'd like to take a moment to thank the Bash Committee. We have Jess Finocaro, Tom Duggan, Chris Eldredge, Brenda Rossi, Cheryl Hajar, Maria Fiato, Penny Hale, Megan Hale, Antigone Simmons, Rich Russell, Paul Morano, John Bergeron, Eric Melanson, Joyce Tomaselli, and Grace Marie Tomaselli. Let's give them all a big hand for tonight. Thank you to the Bash Committee. I also want to take this time to remind you guys that in the back, Penny is selling raffle tickets for the wonderful items that were donated to tonight's raffle. She's over there waving her hands. They're $1 a ticket, so please go get your tickets. Go check out the items. There's also a few silent auction items that are back there. There's some signed gloves and pucks, and also a wine tasting for 8 people at your house. So go put your tickets in. Let's see. Okay. Thank the sponsors. Next, I want to thank our sponsors for tonight. Entertainment is Bel Air Music Productions. Dinner, Daily Dose Cafe, Grace Maria Joyce Tomaselli. Oh, side note, everything is all donated, so that's incredible. Coffee and pastries by Coffee Can, fruit salad by Flavor Fresh Fruit Brand, hummus by Satane Restaurant. The awards donated by Henry's Jewelry and Awards in Lawrence, and the programs were by Bob Westcott at Coffee Labs. Our photographer tonight, Rich Russell and Larry Richardson. Video, Dan McGraw from Behavioral Cable Access. And the water donated by Doctors Express, Methuen, North Andover. Thank you very much to our sponsors tonight. We also have some other sponsors to thank. There's a few different categories. The first one I'd like to thank are our $250 silver sponsors, Methuen Patrolmen's Association, Bobby Sheehan of Sheehan's Towing in Methuen.
He's here. Bobby Sheehan, where are you? Magnificent bastard!
There's Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. Methuen Counselor Sean Fountain, Register of Deeds Paul Inicello, Johnny Tarshi and the Tarshi family of the Tarshi Law Office in Lawrence, who has been advertising in the Valley Patriot since our very first year and a 4-year sponsor of our bash. Our secret informant, Bob La Rochelle, who is hiding in the back. And another 4-year bash sponsor, Joey Zingales of Team Zingales.